bitches like you. I book bitches like you to walk around, shake their ass, and make my parties lit as fuck. I make sure my events is lit off of dusty bitches like you. You feel me?
No,
you feel me? You shake your ass and serve my bottles, bitch. Bitches like you, and you doing too much. You doing too much. I wasn't gonna run up on her, but you doing too much. You doing too much.
You ready to get active, bitch? Yeah, throw your shit up. You ready?
Girl, go ahead. Try you. Go ahead. Try you.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy right here, Mills. I'm here back with another video. I need you to do me a big solid favor. Hit that thumbs up button, like this video. I need you to hit that subscribe button. And I want to thank you to everybody who's been viewing and watching and leaving comments under my channel. Like I said, I'm a small channel and I'm trying to get it up off the ground. So I do thank you for everybody who's been showing me support. I will be reviewing Baddies West. This is episode 7 entitled Who's Bad? So let's jump right into it. So we continue where we left off at when it's Biggie versus Stunna Girl. You know, Biggie snuck Stunna Girl last time, so Stunna trying to get her lick back. So she goes to tie her hair up. So, you know, before they can fight, Biggie just going off at the mouth, talking about she don't fight bitches like her. She book bitches like her, you know, to shake her ass in the club and make her some money, and calling, you know, Stunna Girl all types of dusty bees and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, you know, they both going back and forth with the mouth. I'm like, okay. So they square, mind you. They both can't fight, because when Stunna Girl went to go square, I'm like, what are you doing? What the hell is... I'm like, girl, this is how you square up? I'm like, okay, so they, you know, they start fighting, whatever. Well, at least we think there's a fight. Stunna Girl starts slap boxing the girl. Biggie get in the head. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh. You let this girl get you in a headlock. Mind you, she just snuffed the hell out of you. You talking all this mess about how you could fight. You get snuffed, then get put in a headlock. you know, Biggie saying, oh, Stunna Girl can't fight. She kept yelling at, oh, Stunna Girl can't fight. Stunna Girl can't fight. Stunna Girl can't fight. I'm like, well, neither can you. Y'all both can't fight. So this was a pointless ass fight right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, whatever. You know, she's speaking Spanish. I'm like, girl, what are you saying? So then they going at it again. You know, they get another round, and, you know, Stunna gets a little kicking on Biggie. Then they start tussling. You know, they hugging and stuff. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Y'all making love or y'all fighting? I'm like, what is this? This was like the weakest fight I ever seen in my life. For y'all girls to be saying that y'all can fight, y'all can't fight. Like, they really cannot fight. This was a weak ass, trash ass fight. So, Stunna snatches Biggie chain. You know, Natalie come out here yelling like, ain't y'all supposed to have a conversation? Y'all supposed to be having a conversation. You know, Biggie's just telling Stunna Girls that she get FUCK, and that, you know, that she's a hustler. You know, Stunna got her chain. She wiping her ass with the chain, throwing it in the bushes and stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh. You know, she's speaking in Spanish. She going off. I'm like, I don't understand nothing this girl's saying, but okay. So they continue to go back and forth. Natalie trying to defuse the situation. This is just a hot mess and a waste of my time, obviously, because they not doing anything. They hugging. They not fighting. They hugging. I don't know. So then, you know, Tommy comes on the screen, and she comes out, you know, in her confessional, she coming out with a sore throat. I'm like, okay. All these girls losing their voices and stuff. I'm like, okay, whatever. So when Stunna sees Tommy, you know, Stunna feels like Tommy set that up for Biggie to fight her, because they feel like it was no issue with her and Biggie at first, and it seems like Stunna, she feels like Tommy set that up. I'm like, I don't think Tommy set that up, because you had issues with Biggie, you know, whatever. So after that, everything calms down. Stunna Girl goes to the bathroom or whatever to go check on her face. You know, Biggie mad. She going to fuck off on the cameraman. She's speaking in Spanish again, cursing out the cameraman. I'm like, okay, what is she saying? Like, can we get some subtitles on the screen, on our screen? Because I don't know what she's saying, and I really want to know what she's saying. So I'm just confused. So then we get to the next scene. Biggie joins Natalie, Scott, Tommy, and Rolly. They in the kitchen talking. DJ Scott don't act like she don't know what just happened, Rolly getting to telling her side of the story. Then we cut to Stunna Girl and Cat. They talking. Cat just being a big sister to Stunna Girl. You could tell Cat over it at this point, honestly. I'm like, yeah, But hey, it is what it is. Biggie's telling them about, how she just don't rock with Stunna Girl, because even when they be at the club, she be feeling like the vibes, and Stunna Girl just be doing little things, to try to keep the drama going and stuff like that. So Natalie said, I'm gonna talk to Stunna Girl about the situation and stuff like that. Biggie feel like, that Stunna needs to have the same energy because she pick and chooses her battles. Natalie just wants them to argue without fighting and stuff like that. Whatever. Stunna and Cat still going that, still talking. Cat just trying to, like I said, being the big sister, playing the big auntie role, Like I said, Cat is really over the drama, and I am too, because like I said, they fighting all the time, they not doing anything. So it's just a waste of time. Natalie and Stunna, they had a little conversation and stuff like that. And this was what it was interesting to me, because Natalie, like I said, I want y'all to go out without y'all need to just handle the situation. Y'all can argue without fighting all the damn time. Stunna ain't really trying to hear that, you know what I'm saying? Natalie messy behind tells Stunna like, oh yeah, Tommy and Rolly, not Rolly, Tommy and Biggie, they like best friends now. I'm like, Natalie, how you want to defuse the situation, but you being messy? But that's Natalie. Like I said, she got her producer hat on and she got her castmate hat on, so she's doing a little bit of both. So we know how Natalie get down. What happened after that? Stunna was like, well, they linking up because they got the same type, they got the same kind of common enemy and stuff like that. They need to work together to go against me. I'm like, Stunna Girl don't play. Stunna Girl, she gonna do her. Natalie like, what, we need to get to the bag. We about to go to Arizona. We need to get to the bag. So we gonna split the girls up. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all gonna ride on the bus with Tommy, and the other girls gonna ride on the private jet with me. And so that was that. So then we get to a scene with Tommy calls Biggie. They on the Sprinter, and Tommy wants Biggie to go with her so they could go shopping for the girls, for Rolly, Sky, and Cat. And I thought that was nice. We seen Tommy doing producer things, and I feel like Tommy really wants to have fun with the girls. So then we see Cat, Sky, and Rolly. They get on the party bus. They get on the party bus or whatever like that. And it was good to see DJ Scott separated from Krishan, and it was also good to see Cat kind of separated from Stunna Girl. Tommy and Biggie, they at Forever 21. They shopping, and I kind of like this scene because it was giving something different. Because all we seen is the girls clubbing and in the house. So it was good to see a new scene. It was kind of good to see like something more real, and they should show things like that more often. So I did like this scene. It was giving me real vibes, real reality TV for once. So that was that scene. And then we get Natalie, Scotty, Razor, Low, and Stunna. They getting on the private jet. Krishan still not there. Honestly, we didn't even need Krishan, honestly. This episode was good without Krishan. And I feel like Krishan should either commit to the show or not commit to the show. So then we cut to Sky, Cat, and Rolly. They turning up on the bus. They drinking, smoking. You got DJ Sky playing the music. It was nice little atmosphere. They chilling and having a good time. Then we get to the scene where the girls on the private jet, they turning up. They showing the little scenes of each little situation, they turning up and stuff like that. Tommy and Biggie, they finally get on the party bus to meet Sky, DJ, and Rolly. And Tommy gives them, little Forever 21 bags. They had like little pajamas, face masks, fur coats, and all that stuff in there. Like I said, I thought that was a nice thing. That's what Natalie should be doing. you know. So then we get to the private jet. Razor asked Stunna if she could move past her issues with the girls in the house. Stunna feels like Razor isn't is the wrong messenger. She feel like because you just had a situation with Scotty, so you shouldn't be telling me what to do. I'm like, oop. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right. Razor feel like Stunna doesn't like to hear constructive criticism. Like, girl, we know that by now. Clearly, she don't like nobody telling her what to do. Her and Chris Sean is really one and the same. If you really think about it, they both one and the same. So I wouldn't even be wasting my time trying to explain shit. If I'm grown, I'm not worried about what another grown person doing. As long as you're not in my space messing with my energy, I don't give a damn. But I did like the fact that Razor was trying to be grown, but you can't be grown with immature little girls at the end of the day. And you gotta just learn how to mind your business in some situations. So then we get to the scene where, you know, the girls, they putting on the face mask and they about to go rob the store and stuff like that. And it's basically a challenge to see who could, I guess, have the most expensive thing that they steal at the store. Cat was like, I ain't with that mess. You know, I'm too grown for that. I'm like, I don't know if that was shade. I don't know, but whatever, you know. So then we get back to Razor asking Stunna, like, what's her triggers and stuff like that, you know. Stunna like, well, I don't like nobody to be disrespectful to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about respect. You know what I'm saying? If you respect me, then we won't have no issues or whatever like that. And like I said, I agree with Stunna Girl, but Stunna Girl just immature as hell to me. I'm sorry. Like, she really is. Like, Stunna is really immature. And like I said, like, I'm not about to be sitting here going back and forth with nobody. I'm minding my business. It don't have nothing. You could be a bigger person, you know, and try to be nice, but things just not gonna always go, girl. When a person's stuck in their ways, it just don't end well, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I'm not wasting my time. But, you know, because Razor wasn't even trying to come at Stunna, she was really having a grown conversation, and Stunna ain't really trying to hear it. I'm like, just leave her alone. Leave Stunna alone. Like, y'all gonna learn. So then we get back to the girls. They on the bus. They showing what they stole. You know, and it was supposed to be a competition, but we never knew what was the prize because they never said anything about it. And it just had me thinking about this scene. They filmed this scene in the store, going around robbing people, committing crime on TV or streaming platform, whatever. And I'm like, was this real or was this kind of staged? Because I just feel like that's kind of low-key crazy to be stealing and you filming yourself, and like the filming crew is all in the store. I'm like, but like I said, it was a breath of fresh air. It was good to see something different. We always seeing the same thing over and over, so I do feel like it was kind of good to see something different like that. And then what we get to next? Stunna and Razor, they get into it on the private jet. The private jet had just landed, so all we see is Stunna and Razor in each other's faces. And, you know, Razor like, oh, I'm trying to talk to you. Stunna ain't trying to hear it. Stunna feel like you in my face, you yelling. And I kind of agree, because there's no reason for you to be in my face. We can have a conversation, but there's no reason for you to be all in my face, yelling, spitting on me. So Stunna snatches Razor wig. Razor got that wig snatched, and she drunk, she yelling, all just acting a fool on the private jet going off. I'm like, first of all, I don't know about y'all, but I can tell when Razor drunk because it's all in her face. And when she start yelling and slurring her words, that's how I know Razor is. She drunk. And, you know, you could tell she really didn't want to have this altercation with Stunna Girl. She was trying to be like the bigger person to have a good conversation. But like I said, you can't do that with a girl like Stunna Girl. Stunna Girl is a girl. She's probably like the youngest on the show, huh, Chris Sean? They are young girls. They're not women. I mean, they're women, but you get what I'm saying. They're not grown in that aspect. So I'm like, why are you having a conversation? At the end of the day, she was nixing you off. She acted like she didn't really want to have a conversation with you from the beginning. I would have did the situation because at the end of the day, I'm grown. I'm not worried about what the next person doing. That's the problem. Y'all get in these situations because y'all trying to be, I understand you have a good heart, but that good heart stuff in this type of environment is not good. Mind your business, focus on you. And you wouldn't get your wig snatched, you know. But like I said, and that was pretty much the episode. The episode wasn't really nothing too much to go on. I did like the episode. If I had to rate it out of a 1 through a 10, I would give it like a good 8.5, 9. Because like I said, it was a good balance of drama, fun, and real, you know, real life things. So I did like this episode. We do know next week, we get the aftermath and the continuation from Razor and Stunna. And we also see something where they in the house and Tommy, it looks like she's confronting Lo about something about an appearance at the club or something like that. And then she gets up and then like she's going towards Lo and Cat. And I'm like, oh gosh. I'm like, you see, y'all be flip-flopping because y'all be good one week, then y'all be ready to fight the next week. I'm like, yo. But this is what we like. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about this episode. Like I said, it was a good episode. Thank everybody who's been watching and commenting. Like I said, I want to continue to give you videos. I want to continue to grow my channel. Thank you for everybody that's been helping me out. And like I said, I'm out, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Until the next time, I'm out. Peace.